Annyeonghaseyo, my fellow friends. Welcome back to driNEWS, and my chair is not spinnable, that's why I have to turn awkwardly. Anyway, I'm Bao Tao, and let's get into the news for this week. Let's start off with some MCO updates so you know what to tell your mom when she doesn't let you go out now. Recently, our government had finally announced the lift of Movement Control Order (MCO) in Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Johor, and Penang, and will be replaced with CMCO (Conditional Movement Control Order) starting today. But hold your horses. If you live in Sabah, you ain't gonna do anything as Sabah is still under MCO, so you still can't pass your own district. And for other states, you still cannot cross state at all. So stay in your state, and if you want to go around, make sure you follow SOP the whole time and make sure you always wear your mask. The Department of Investigation and Traffic Enforcement (JSPD) has announced that they will start a comprehensive operation that is called Exhaust Renovation Ops, which started since 1st of March. The operation is focused on residential and housing areas, as there have been a lot of noise complaints due to the sound coming from modified exhaust. The authority also advised those who modify the exhaust to change them back to the original, or else they can be jailed up to 6 months or be fined up to 2,000 ringgit. Now, I'm not your dad, but if I am your dad, I would definitely tell you to just change it back, because now you're pretty much doing something that is considered to be illegal, and I think it's very kind from JSPD for giving you chances to change your exhaust back. So if you don't want to take this chance and change the exhaust back, you might face the possibility of having a 6-month vacation in the jail. So I'll just advise you to just change it back to the original. Alright? On the 1st of March, 2 police were seen riding horses to patrol around the town of Wawasan in Puchong. No idea why they do so, considering the weather is super hot. I mean, look at the police. He can't even stand the heat, let alone the horse. After I saw this news, I searched online about this issue a little bit, and turns out these kind of police are actually called mounted police. And the reason why they still ride the horse at this day and age is because of the extra height riding horse gives you compared to just driving the usual petrol car. So in a way, it helps you have a wider range of view with added benefit in height. Now that I think about it, it does make sense since horse is still fast and agile enough to chase down any criminal, while still providing the high benefit. Either way, I hope next time I see this, the police will just give me a yeehaw, just so I can imagine I'm in the wild wild west. This upcoming news is quite sad in comparison to the other news, so just be aware. On March 1st, a man who was believed to be drunk ran into a motorcyclist and dragged the bike all the way back to his house along Jalan Sungai Lembing. The motorcyclist was thrown off the bike after the initial crash and unfortunately suffered severe head injuries, thus causing his death. Wow, at first I thought the motorcyclist was dragged along to the car owner's house, but turns out he probably got knocked off his bike after the crash hit. But still, it is very tragic and unfortunate event, and luckily the driver is then caught by the police and probably have to face the judge real soon. I am actually quite upset with all these accidents involving alcohol. Like, this all are very easy to avoid, but if not avoided, you can literally cost other people's or even your own life. So just please, do not ever drunk drive. Stop causing danger to other people's life. On 20th February, a Myvi, I swear to God, every episode we have a Myvi. A Myvi was spotted doing some trickery things at one of the tolls at Putrajaya. As seen from the dash cam footage, the Myvi was sticking very close to the car in front of it when it was paying for its toll. But as soon as the car in front started going out from the toll, the Myvi started speeding up and managed to escape the barrier, which made him escape the toll without even paying it. Wow, that is really impressive and very smart, and I wish everyone can start doing this. Who am I kidding? That is actually very stupid from the Myvi. I don't know what he expects from doing this. Like, does he just expect nothing will happen after he does this? You technically just broke the law, right? And you can be punished for that. I mean, I'm sure everyone has thought about doing this kind of thing before, but we were smart enough to not even try this because we know it is really not a smart thing to do. Thank God he is captured by this dash cam, and I really hope that he gets the karma from doing this. Alright, moving on to another segment of the show, where we will be looking at everything that has happened on this day. The history on this day. On this day in 1929, a fire erupted in 1929 Los Angeles Automobile Show and destroyed over 320 new cars, including the Album Motor Company's only Album Cabin Speedster, which is a very beautiful car. Rest in peace. On this day in 1927, the LaSalle, a vintage car company, was formally introduced into the US of A and marketed by General Motors Cadillac Division from 1927 through 1940. And that's all for today. And yeah, nothing much happened on this date, unless you count the fact that the first King Kong movie aired for the first time on TV. But that's not car related, so it doesn't matter. Finally, it's time to look at the latest updated oil price for this week. Alright, that's it for this week, and hopefully you enjoyed the show. And hey, so you stay and watch the whole video till now, right? Here, I will teach you a secret to thank you for staying. Okay, so now what you have to do, if you see that like button below there, you see that like button? Yeah, if you click that like button 6 times in a row while saying Driwego, like Driwego, like if you do that, your car will be filled with cash. Yeah, no joke. But the cash will disappear in like 5 seconds, and oh, it's been 5 seconds. You have to try it the next video, I guess. Anyway, it's been Bao Tao here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.